Finally, lead capture, you can fully customize your lead form and also add custom logic to it that only the required fields are shown, which are really worth and required to fill out in the moment, and not bloat your users and your sales representative with fully overloaded form where only half of fields are required in the specific scenario. Let's now assume this form we have here. We ask for first name, company, job title, email address. Then we ask if the person wants to receive a newsletter, the phone number, the product interest. But in our case, for example, the follow-up question is only required if we're talking about product B. So if we're talking about product A or product C, the follow-up question is not required. And also the implementation timeline should only be relevant if we had been talking about some products. Otherwise, if we're not talking about products, also the implementation timeline for us is not really relevant. Similar thing for the email address. If no email address is provided, then we also shouldn't ask the prospect if they want to receive a newsletter or not. For this, we can fully customize the form if we go to the lead form editor opened here. We can see here for the ones to receive a newsletter, it's a custom field. We can only make this field visible if the email is not empty. For the product interest, we will want to show it always. And the follow-up question is then only shown if product interest is about product B. And then if we ask something about product B, or if we're talking about product B with the prospect, then we also make the follow-up question required. So by this, we ensure if we had then been selected product B, the follow-up question had to be filled as well. And the implementation timeline is also only required if the product interest is not empty. So if we have selected any product. By this, we can now simply go here and click on save. And if we now read the lead form, we've seen it got narrowed down pretty much. So we can, for example, start capturing with John Doe. I'm working for the corporation. He's a sales manager and his email address is gdo@acme.com. And you now immediately see that only after filling out the email address field, I will then be asked, should the recipient and the lead be signing up for the newsletter or not? And now I can say, hey, for example, we have talked about no product, then I could capture the lead as it is. Or if you say, hey, okay, let's assume we have been talking about product A and product B. Now we also have the follow-up question made available here, where we can then be saying like we are going with option A for product B. So by this, all those fields are then also fully customized. I can then just click on the top right, and by this, the lead is saved and immediately put into the system. And by this, you can then fully customize the logic and the forms, except for the requirement and those fields you want to ask for your lead representative, that they don't have to run for all values in your forms.